The man who wore a field hockey mask and could cut a man in half with a single slash was named Jason Voorhees. He's the most notorious killer in horror movie history, having brutally murdered over 300 people to prevent more deaths. The military used overwhelming firepower to barely manage to contain Jason. To completely eliminate him, they decided to lock him in a cryogenic chamber and freeze him solid, since conventional methods simply couldn't destroy Jason's immortal body. But Jason's eyes burned with murderous intent, sending chills down the spines of the soldiers guarding him, so they covered him with a cloth. Soon after, the soldiers prepared to transport Jason to the freezing chamber. But when they pulled away the cloth, they were horrified by what they saw. The soldier from earlier was hanging there, brutally killed. While everyone stood in shock, Jason had already appeared behind them and began his killing spree. The soldiers quickly fought back, but ordinary bullets had no effect on him whatsoever. Even a scientist who was trying to escape was speared to death by Jason. When Killer Ella arrived on the scene, all the soldiers were already dead and Jason was right behind her. Terrified, she grabbed a shotgun and used herself as bait to lure Jason into the cryogenic chamber. Ella seized her moment and fired several rounds at him, catching Jason off guard and blasting him into the cryogenic chamber. She immediately rushed forward to seal the door and hit the activation button. Liquid nitrogen quickly began spraying throughout the chamber. It wouldn't be long before Jason would turn into an ice sculpture, but the next second, Ella was impaled through the stomach by Jason's machete. As the liquid nitrogen leaked out, the door was forced to automatically lock shut. Beautiful Ella couldn't escape either and was frozen to death right there alongside Jason. It wasn't until 500 years later that a group of scientists discovered the secret facility and accidentally released the serial killer Jason, who had been frozen solid as an ice sculpture. The scientists brought both Ella and Jason back to their research facility for study, unaware that the psycho killer Jason was slowly coming back to life. This thrilling movie is called Jason X 2001.